Leasing is you don't own the vehicle. Financing, you do own the vehicle. The third part would be kilometer restriction. So if you're leasing a vehicle, there is kilometer restriction versus financing. You know, if you drive a lot of kilometers through the year and stuff, you have more freedom.
And with the actual restrictions, the idea is you can only go certain kilometers around the city.
Yeah. So average kilometers on the lease would be 24,000 kilometers. For they can go all the way up to maximum 45,000 kilometers per year, but to a limitation of 145,000 kilometers in total during the lease term. So if you do a lot of high kilometers, we probably most likely financing will work better for you.
What works better if you own a business in the city and is it fair to say that if you own a business in the city, it's best to lease? You can do a write-off. Is that another benefit?
It really depends. Depends how your company is structured, depending on how your accountant, depending on your financing and your leasing and how everything works. For the business-wise, leasing tend to be a lot more easier, just because you can claim the monthly payment the same constantly. But I mean, at the same time, financing you can still claim or as a write-off for a company as well too, but every company is different, so it's kind of really hard for me to decide. But most of the time, that company do prefer leases, just a lot easier.
And how long is the process from the moment we pick up the car, then we come in? How long is the process from the day of getting it approved to delivery?
It's very easy. Basically, we just do a lease application. As long as everything qualifies, we should obtain an approval within 24 hours. However, sometimes a bigger corporation, they have a little bit more complicated. So if a little bit more complicated, it will take, within a day or two. It won't take that long. So, yeah.